James Gunn's DCU is basically IKEA furniture. Looks good, but good luck putting it together. Welcome to the channel where I talk, you listen. I'm your host, Anonymous, and welcome to DC Thursdays. That's right, we're going to be talking about the DCU every Thursday. Wha-bam! Okay, so far, all we have is the Superman movie. But what else is in store? What else is in the works? Apparently, Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Yes, we all know this already. You guys watching the video are like, duh. But also Wonder Woman, possibly, eventually. Right now, the DCU is less a universe and more a Kickstarter campaign. Please give me your money. Like, sure, it sounds amazing, but right now we've only seen the pitch deck. And it's being delivered by James Gunn in a Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt. Alright, so let's start with the basics. DC Studios, led by James Gunn and Peter Safran, is currently in what they're calling Chapter 1. Gods and Monsters. So that's 5 films, 5 shows, some animated stuff, and a partridge in a pear tree. The idea is everything's gonna connect. Movies, shows, even the cartoons, somehow. Which sounds cool, but also like a nightmare for anyone who just wanted to binge Peacemaker without doing homework. So, here's what's actually on the board. Pretty soon, if all the Snyder fans don't start paying up that moolah, we're gonna have to put the Fortress of Solitude on Zillow. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which drops in 2026, supposedly. And it promises to be darker than Batman's laundry. Clayface. That's right. Clayface, September 26th. Mark your calendar. For those of you who don't know this guy, he's the giant mud man who can shapeshift. So basically, Oppenheimer meets Plato. Also on the docket, Lanterns, a live-action series with Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. Allegedly about cosmic detective work. Fun, because nothing says superhero spectacle like cops with glow sticks. And for the animation, for those of you who are wondering, I'm included. We're also getting Creature Commandos, which is basically Suicide Squad if everyone was drawn with crayons. On top of that, Gunn is labeling projects Elseworld, which means they're not canon, which is genius. It's like saying, no, that bad movie doesn't count. Now the juicier question. Will Warner Brothers actually sell DC? Because of course it's hard to build an empire when your empire is also on eBay. First on the list, we've got Paramount Skydance. Ow, I bit my tongue. First on the list, Paramount Skydance is reportedly preparing a big cash bid for Warner Bros. Discovery. That's WBD. So yeah, we might go from Warner Bros. To Warner Bro. Do you even lift? If Amazon buys DC, you can expect your Batman to show up in 2 to 3 business days. Unless of course you've got Prime, which means you can get your Batman the same day. If Apple buys DC, Superman's cape is only available in 3 colors and the charger costs extra. If Netflix buys DC, Wonder Woman gets canceled after 2 seasons, right before the big plot twist. Now, if a sale actually happens, will James Gunn keep running the show? Probably. It really depends on the contracts and whether the new bosses let him keep playing with his Legos. But if Gunn loses creative control, don't be shocked if he pieces out faster than Ezra Miller from a court date. So, again, here's the $1 million or $1 billion question. Does James Gunn survive the buyout? Or does he get Thanos snapped right out of his own universe? See, the thing is, Gunn and Peter Safran are both under contract. But contracts in Hollywood are about as solid as Aquaman's box office. If new owners take over, Gunn might have to answer to execs who think The Authority is just a new cop show. But Gunn has leverage. They always do because they have bullets. So yeah, Superman worked, Peacemaker is working, and fans actually like his roadmap. Fans, again, key word, fans. So he's safe for now, at the very least I think. But still, if new buyers walk in and say, hey James, we love your vision, But can you make it more like Minions? We're probably gonna get another superhero pet movie, but this time with Minions. That actually sounds fire. Like a dumpster fire with extra kerosene. Oh yeah, lather it up. Let's fantasize really quickly, and not about the kerosene. What are the likely outcomes given everything that we know so far? The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty ugly. So let me just walk you through my thought process. Outcome A. WBD rejects the sales offers. DC stays under their control with their current leadership, and then they continue making a path forward, but only with quality over quantity. Success here builds trust and stability. Outcome B. Paramount Skydance or another suitor successfully acquires WBD assets, including DC. Gunn stays on creative lead, but with more oversight. Some projects may be reordered, budgets adjusted, yada yada yada, but he technically stays in control, just with somebody staring over his shoulder every second. Is it done yet?
Not yet, my overlord.
Outcome C. Gunn leaves or steps back voluntarily or forced after the acquisition. New leadership takes over, tone and direction shift, probably bring back Snyder. Yeah, the Snyderverse, yeah! Whoa. Mainstream, less risk. Yeah, Snyderverse, whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe focus on streaming and profitability. We're back, baby! Outcome D. Split universe scenario. DCU continues, but parallel tracks. Elseworlds. Snyderverse. Maybe one of those two are revived or expanded upon. Fans might get multiple DC versions running simultaneously, which might confuse everyone. So much that the people involved don't know what's going on, which is already the case most of the time. Which, to be fair, they're always in their money pits. They don't have time to listen to the fans. They're counting their money. If outcome B happens, expect a crossover between Batman and iPhone. Alfred, I need the Batcase. So again, is James Gunn building a cinematic empire or just playing with Legos? Honestly, it sounds like a little bit of both. But at this point, no one knows who's going to buy it and if anyone will buy it at all. So all James Gunn really has to do is just continue writing and hope for the best. And maybe at the end of this, beg for his job. I've heard shitting yourself and crying works. Maybe just beat yourself up over a glass table like in that movie Fight Club. But if the wrong buyer swoops in, all we have left is an overpriced Lego Batman set missing half the pieces. Where is Robin? Until then, I'll be here every Thursday giving you the DC news. I'll be watching Gunn try to both build an empire and be a janitor at the same time. I'm just hoping he doesn't step on Clayface barefoot. Yuck. Until then, see you next DC Thursday. And remember, this is quintessential. Listen close. In fact, come here. There you go. You can always count on me to dish out the most bullshit. Always remember to assemble your superheroes responsibly. Oh, and keep your receipts. Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe for more videos just like this. And be nice to each other out there. Show your boys some love. Peace.